I hate this whole like healing and like you're I hate it. Like, it feels good. It feels amazing when you love yourself and you're doing so great by yourself and like being just strong, independent woman, empowering woman. But like at the same time, like, can we talk about how I crave to be cuddled? How I crave to just be like, can I just like kiss someone? Can I just like hold someone? Hold me. I need a big boy. But anyways, I just want to be held. And to be honest with you, like, I could go out and get that shit right now. Like, I could respond to a DM right now and be like, let's meet up, let's go Netflix and chill, and like, let me get it satisfied. But that's temporary satisfaction, and we are big girls and we don't do that. We don't fucking do that, because that's a waste of my time. That's a waste of my mental health that I'm over here trying to battle every fucking day. And it's like, why would I do that shit? But then at the same time, I don't respond to people because I don't want to. So how the hell am I gonna find somebody if I don't want to respond to people? But at the same time, I know that they're not worth responding to. Until someone knocks on my door magically, God, and says, hey, here you go, Alo. Here's your man. Here's the one that's gonna love you correctly, and me love correctly, and just like everything, you know? And it's just fucking hard. Us as humans need our little person, but I don't want temporary anymore. I'm done with temporary. I'm ready for long-term commitment, and that's what none of our generation is up for. No one in this shit. Alright, especially where I'm at.
In a world that was designed to have a protector and the protected, the seeker and seeked, the balance has gotten pretty messed up. Women will keep needing men as long as Earth exists, but what happens if they can't even get these men to approach them anymore? Before we continue this video, shout out to every man that has preserved the masculinity energy. The world needs more men like you. A lot has changed in the past decades. Gone are the years when women were worth approaching and even chasing because they were worth it. Their value was not only in their beauty and Instagram and identifying as a high-value woman. They really had it. These women were our mothers and grandmothers. Modern women have gotten a lot of garbage into their heads. I have always said in my videos, there's a law of cause and reaction, which means that for every action, there is a reaction. Is there a thing that these women have stood for, and they have thought it through, to see how it ends, to see where those sets of decisions lead them?
Stop approaching women when they're alone.
No, men are weird. Stop talking to women you don't know.
Because do not approach a woman who did not inspire that. No.
I hate when men approach women.
So should a guy ever approach a girl in public?
I don't think so, no.
Is it too direct for like a stranger to come off the street or in a restaurant to say, oh, I think you're really interesting and get your number there? Is that?
Of course, because I had this type of situations.
I find it even more funny that modern women are yet to take responsibility for this reality. They are not accepting how much feminism is costing them, and painfully, the balance of things are shifting. Men are not approaching women not because they are sissies or they lack confidence. Let's start with first things first. Modern women have become intolerable. Men not approaching women is a response of self-respect and pride to modern women. Craps over a prolonged time. Men have not felt awkward in a lot of things than they have felt in the past years while approaching women. You can only wish that you are not embarrassed, mocked, or blasted. Lots of women have labeled men that approach them as creeps because he's just not their type.
I don't know why they're not going up to a woman. Like, what's holding them back from that?
Because of feminism and Me Too and all that shit. And because women will fucking put men on blast who like maybe awkwardly approach them. You see also those gym TikTok videos where girls like work out in the gym and then there's like a guy who like glances at them for like 1 second and they fucking blast them. That's what guys are scared of. And these guys aren't even, they're not even doing anything wrong. They're just like innocently, sometimes they're not even looking in their direction. So there's like this social component now where like people are terrified to get like fucking exposed on social media. So
a man should never feel less of himself at his years of building. He should rather appreciate this years. But modern women have frustrated these sets of men. They have a long list of characteristics of men that should approach them because they are delusional about being a high-value woman and have crowned themselves queen without a king or a kingdom. This is how the story goes. When a man is working on himself, on his finance, getting into shape, and he approaches a girl, needless to talk about how women have made men's approach all about his biological imperative to mate, which shows that modern women have reduced themselves to only be useful for that purpose. Not all men are Chad. Back to the story. When a young man is starting to build his life up, he tries to get a woman, but they don't him. They want a man that has figured out his life, forgetting that every man's success has a beginning. This young man gets to the top of his game. Now there are a whole lot of ladies he can get, but he will not take any one of this gold digger, entitlement bitches, because none of them wanted to build with him. Now they want to reap where they have not labored. So, this is how story looks like in the grand view. A young man does not want to approach a woman due to fear of rejection. He decides to keep working hard after he has become more comfortable. He thinks about it that why should he go for a woman who would have ordinarily rejected him, if he was not in a good position, and he concludes that it's not worth it. Now come to think about it, this man eventually decides to have a nice time, only to have things get pretty messy for him. He gets with a woman. She believed she did not get enough of this man, and she would like to take more. This point here is more like the case of celebrities that have been accused of rape, and some even got convicted. Ex-Man City player Benjamin Mendy got lucky to have his evidence considered, else he would have gotten jail term. How many men like that did not get a chance? So the risk of approaching a woman who might be a gold digger, costing a man his freedom, reputation, and money is not worth it. Women ask for it, and they are getting what they asked for. Modern women are a bunch of disrespectful and unappreciative people, unlike their mothers.
Cold approaching scares the shit out of people. And why wouldn't it? Because the narrative is you're an average man. You could potentially get a harassment suit levied against you. Just because you are awkward and you did like a girl and you did want to say hello, but you said it in the wrong way and she thought you were creeping. Now all of a sudden it's strong, empowered boss babe about to get your ass in court. Hell, it's violence to misgender somebody today.
A man has to approach carefully and selectively, while women complain about men not approaching. Men perceive these women as not worth the troubles they put them through. Every man deserves respectable and submissive women. If it's true that all men are not equal in finance, physicality, and other aspects, but the fact is that no man is less of another man in what they are able to achieve. Every man that is able to take responsibility is a real man. That's all for today on Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Share this video to whomever you would like to watch it. Thanks for watching.